There was a lot of events that happened when I was right out of high school. There was a rape by a church member, and that really distorted my view on God. And I tried to commit suicide. I just didn't feel human anymore.
Meth really took a toll on my body. It got to the point where I didn't care about my family, my child, anything.
I did some drugs in my early teens. I experimented with it, but I didn't really spiral out of control until the death of my father, which was suicide. I just lost touch of reality and went to drugs to cope. I went pretty deep into it. I lost everything. I lost where I lived. I was on the streets. I lost my kids. I lost everything.
I had a daughter. I wasn't raising her, but I called myself raising her. I would use work and school and everything as a crutch not to take care of her.
When I looked in the mirror, I was just disgusted with myself. I thought of myself as trash, dirty, not worthy of anything.
I remember trying to get out of my mom and dad's door with my daughter there. I think she was probably about 3. And she was latched onto my leg. And I would kick her off of my leg to get out the door to go get more drugs.
I was walking around suicidal, like my father, and just not knowing what to do. I was sentenced to prison. I asked a lady that was teaching me job readiness if she would help me to get an interview with the Haven, and I came here on January 4th.
If I told you my story, you would hear hope that wouldn't let go.
So I came in here a broken mess. I was a mess. But the feeling and the atmosphere in this place is love. It's acceptance.
And if I told you my story, you would hear freedom that was won for me.
When I walked in the door, I felt safe. I also felt very hopeful when I came in. I knew that there was a better life waiting for me, and I felt like I had just started that path.
If I should speak, then let it be of the grace that is greater than all my sin.
I felt accepted for the first time in my life.
There was a complete change in me. I stopped thinking ugly, thinking dirty. It was a miraculous turning point.
About a month after I got here, I started thinking about how lucky I was to be somewhere where I didn't have to worry about the outside world. This is actually a place where you have intimate time with God, and He really does restore things.
My daughter had not spoke to me for 2 years prior to me coming here, and our relationship, oh man, it's so good compared to what it was. Now we've got room to grow, but she is 16.
Since being here, I felt like the Lord's been really working in my life. I've been doing nothing but seeking Him. He's helping me cope with some of the feelings of my father's death, the abusive marriage, and I have faith that everything's going to be okay, and I have hope for the first time in a long time.
God really knocked my socks off. The manager of Ingalls and I started seeing each other, and I had to quit because you can't date your manager, of course, but this Easter he proposed. and I love him so much.
I can actually look in the mirror and feel good about myself now. I can walk into a room with my head held high and not carry shame around anymore.
I'm thankful for the Haven because it not only changed my life, but it changed so many lives in my own family.
They've gave me stability and teaching me who to lean on, and that's God.
I'm thankful for the Haven of Rest because I truly believe it saved my life.
Oh, to tell you my story is to tell of you. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long.